Hey folks, I'm Fidel Gastro, and on this episode of Date Night with Ellen, we try again. We've made Ellen dinners, we've made her stews, we've baked for her, vegan cocktails. You know what we've missed out on? Snacks. More snacks. I believe, intrinsically, Ellen is probably a huge snacker, so I thought, why not make some tasty avocado fries? Why? Because they're crispy on the outside, they're vegan on the inside, and they're great for everybody. Cause it's date night with Ellen. Oh Ellen, it's your date night. We're gonna make you avocado fries. All right, Ellen, this recipe is super simple and easy, but fun. So yeah, we got in this bowl here, a little bit of cornmeal and some spelt flour. You can use almond flour, you can use soy flour, you can use conventional flour, but highly recommended spelt flour. Give that a little mixeroo. And then we're gonna add un poco sale, or salt, a little bit of black pepper, get in there, and a little bit of cayenne for some kick. And you want to make sure there's no clumps, all that seasoning is evenly distributed, which it almost is. Okay, so that is our dry ingredient bowl. So we're gonna do almost the exact same thing, but with wet ingredients. Now we also need a little bit of liquid, so I'm using chickpea milk. We're gonna bring back some of that spelt flour from round one. A little bit more cornmeal, also from round one. But then this time, some granulated garlic, a little bit more salt, and now some chickpea milk. Just gonna add and whisk. We want it to be a paste, not too thick, not too runny, just right. Add a little bit, make sure you get all the bits off the side mixed in. I'm pretty happy with that consistency. You want it to the point where you know when you put the avocado in there that the liquid's actually gonna stick to the avocado, and then when you transfer it to the dry sticks to the wet. So if it's too thick, it won't fully cover the avocado, and if it's too thin, it'll just run right off. Need not worry. If it is too thin, you can just take a little bit from your dry ingredient, add it to your wet. All right, so now I'm just gonna put this stuff off to the side and get me some avocados, because you can't have avocado fries without avocados. Knife, avocado, right down the center. Be very careful. Feel the pit, know the pit, love the pit. Twist. Ta-da! Helps to have a spoon handy, and then we're just gonna get in, around, just get all that beautiful avocado meat scooped right out. Now, important thing is actually when you're buying your avocados to feel them first. You don't want them too soft or else this just will fall apart in your hand. If they're too hard, you won't really be able to cut it open, and then when you eat them, they'll be like, what is this? You want something that's firm, yet tender. Firm, tender. So now you have to ask yourself how big, small, thin, large do you want these avocado fries? I like to cut my half in half, and then that half in half. So I believe that's a quarter, a half and half, and then a half and half. All right, our avocado has been prepared. Now it's time to get it in the wet, and then get it in the dry, and then get it on the baking sheet. You can just use a baking sheet with parchment. I recommend using some sort of wire meshing or caging that elevates it from the actual baking sheet. All right, kiddios, the avocado fries are breaded. The oven, hark, I hear it, is ready at 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So only one thing can happen now. This will go inside that. This will go in there. We're looking at about 10 minutes till they're nice and golden brown. You might want to give them a little bit of a flip, especially if it's on parchment paper. But because we're using a wire elevated rack that's on top of this baking sheet, the heat can be evenly distributed on all sides of said avocado fry. Shall we? We shall. so, the avocado fries are baking in the oven. Time to kick this culinary excursion up a notch and make the world's easiest sauce. Yes, that's right. Dipping sauce for our fries. A little bit of vegan mayo, which is a real thing. Quite often it uses soybean oil and cornstarch versus like the egg, which is the emulsifier in normal mayo. Get a little bit of that in there. A little bit of chili sauce. Mix the two together. You get a gentle dosage of heat, that nice little balance of creaminess. Ah, the smell of freshly baked avocado fries right from the oven. Ooh, they're hot still. It's like a slap of Tex-Mex. Ah. Well, there you have it, folks, and there you have it, Ellen. Another date night snack from me to Vu and you. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so that you can always see this when you wake up in the morning. And let me know in the comments below if you haven't seen your favorite vegan recipe yet, and I can make it for Ellen, because Ellen will like it. It's date night with Ellen. Oh, Ellen, it's your date night. Yeah.